Sometimes all it takes is one sunrise to realize that the world is bigger, quieter, and more beautiful than you ever imagined. Today, that sunrise is from the middle of the Indian Ocean. And this right here is where my journey to Zanzibar begins. Hi, my name is Pemia, and welcome to Pemia Voyages and Lifestyle. And welcome to the first part of my Zanzibar travel vlog. I just arrived from Dar es Salaam on the Azam Marine Ferry. And what I saw along the way, it changed the way I feel about travel. This is more than just a trip. It's a story I tell you. And today, I'm inviting you to walk with me from the sea to the shores of Zanzibar. In this video, we are landing in Zanzibar, checking in at a boutique hotel in Stone Town, and heading out to one of the most talked about island here, Nakupenda, a sandbank in the Indian Ocean that literally disappears when the tides comes in. But before all that, I want to show you what I saw from the ferry. The water, the city, the people, as well as the feeling. Let's get started. As the ferry moved through the early morning ocean, I looked out and saw a sunrise I would never forget. The sky was painted in deep yellow. The sea below it was calm, clear, and full of boats. Behind us, the skyline of Dar es Salaam slowly faded away, with its tall buildings standing still as we moved forward. The ferry made waves. It cut through the water, and the blue and white foam making shapes I can't describe, but I will never forget. Soon, the land came into view. Zanzibar. We docked. I grabbed my things and started moving with the crowd. There were more people than I expected, all walking or arriving together. On my way out, I passed a sign that said Karibu, which means welcome in Swahili. That word stayed with me, I tell you. Not just because it was written on a wall, but because it felt real. Like no matter where I am from, I am welcome here in Zanzibar. After I cleared my visa process, a man from my hotel came over to help me with the bags. He walked out ahead of me through the streets, and my guide and I followed. It was quite warm, but not too hot. The air had that mix of salt, wind, and morning. We arrived at Golden Tulip Zanzibar Stone Town Boutique. A porter took my luggage, and check-in was very quick. I looked around the reception area. There were hints of Arabic design in the colors and shapes. Everything felt still, calm, and peaceful. After the long ferry ride, I sat down and had some bananas. Although they were simple, but it was just what I really needed. From there, we left the hotel and walked towards the water to Forodan Beach. That's where we met our boat driver and his boat, known as Mr. Cheaper. His small wooden boat was waiting for us. And just like that, the next journey was about to begin, I tell you. I want to pause here for a second. If you have ever wondered what it feels like to arrive in a place that's new, quiet, and full of wonder, This was it. And honestly, we were getting started. The next part is all about the boat ride to Nakupenda Island. The ocean, the people, the island itself. And I think you don't want to miss it. Not all adventures begin on land. Some start with a small boat drifting into the blue. That's how we left the shore of Zanzibar, heading towards an island whose name means I love you in English. We have just left the hotel, walked to the beach at Forodani, and now we are stepping into a wooden boat, ready to visit Nakupenda Island. It's my first time going there. I didn't know what to expect. Just that something about this place pulls people in. In this part of the vlog, I will take you through the boat ride view from the ocean and that first moment I stepped onto the island. Everything felt new, but also strangely familiar. Let me show you what I saw. The boat was small, local and hand-built. But the man guiding Mr. Chipper was calm, friendly and focused. He and his colleague held the boat steady as me and my tour guide climbed inside. Right next to us was another boat, written in bold white letters, Luxury. That name stuck in my head. It made me think about how different people name places and things they love. This was my first trip to Nakupenda, I tell you. And I kept asking myself, what is it about the island that makes people to be so interested to go there? As the boat moved forward, I looked out and the view was just peaceful. The waters were blue, deep and open. We passed by other small boats, larger ships, and the outline of Stone Town behind us. I thought to myself, this place, this ocean, it holds so many stories. The waves were gentle. The breeze was light. I sat quietly for most of the ride, just taking it all in. And then we arrived at Nakupenda. The island was full of life, I tell you. People were swimming, walking, resting under the makeshift sheds built from sticks and cloths. That moment, my feet touched the sand. I knew this was different. I walked along the edge of the beach, feeling the white sand between my toes and the cool water brushing my feet. The sand was very soft. The water was clear and blue. The sky above was just open. I looked around and smiled. This was beauty, real and simple. If you have ever dreamed of standing at the edge of the ocean, where the land disappears as the sea begins, that's what Nakupenda feels like. And I haven't even told you about the food yet. Wait for the next part, when things start to really smell good. I have eaten seafood before, but I have never watched it come straight from the ocean, being cleaned, grilled, and served right on the sand. This is the part of my Zanzibar journey that changed the way I see food. We have made it to Nakupenda Island, and now it's time to slow down, talk with the locals, and taste something real. In this part, I talk with our boat driver, who is also our cook, and watch him prepare the freshest seafood I've ever seen. No restaurants, no waiters, just ocean and fire and good conversation. I stood beside our boat as the cooking began. The smell of grilled fish was already floating in the air, not just from the spot, but from the other stands along the beach too. Our driver, now turned chef, told me something that caught me off guard. Every fish, every octopus, every bite we're about to eat, he caught it earlier the same day. I looked closer. There were fresh octopus laid out, ready to be cleaned. I have eaten octopus before, but never like this. This was my first time I had seen one up close, right before it became a meal. Next to it was a whole tuna fish. Back in Norway, I'm used to tuna fish in cans, but this was different. This was real, I tell you. The way he cleaned the fish, he was very careful, with a lot of focus, and it reminded me that cooking is more than just a task. It's a tradition. As we waited for the food to be ready, me and my guide walked a little further along the island. We passed the people swimming, some relaxing under homemade tents, and a few vendors selling souvenirs. The air was full of life, but not loud, just people enjoying the moment. Watching our food being made right there by the ocean made me think, we don't always need more. Sometimes, just fresh food, clean air, and good people, that's enough. That's all what we need. In the next part, we'll sit down and eat. If you've ever wondered what real seafood meal tastes like on a hidden island, and you want to see what's next, keep on watching. Some meals feed your stomach, others feed your soul. I didn't just eat seafood on Nakupenda Island. I experienced a way of life which was simple, fresh, and made right there in front of me. The final part of this journey in Zanzibar, we walked through the beach, talked to the locals, and watched the seafood being prepared. Now, it's time to sit down and taste it. But first, let me show you what else I saw while we were waiting. In this final part, I will take you through the scenes of the island, the people, the energy, the handmade art, and finally the lunch that brought it all together. That was more than just a beach day. It was something I'll carry with me. Nakupenda wasn't just quiet, but it wasn't crowded either. It had its own rhythm, I tell you. People were walking along the shore, some were swimming, others were just laying down under the sun. Nearby, a group was playing beach volleyball, barefoot, laughing with the ocean behind them. I took a slow walk with my guide. We stopped at a few stalls where locals were selling souvenirs. I even bought a Zanzibar t-shirt for myself. It was light, soft, with the island colors. And I thought, I'll wear it right away. At another stall, I saw beautiful fabrics, which were printed with African animals and trees, full of life and color. Every corner of the island had something handmade, something personal. When we got back to our spot, our boat driver, now our cook, was almost done with the food. My guide started explaining how they made charcoal in Zanzibar using the traditional methods. In Zanzibar, they don't use machines, no shortcuts, just skill passed down through generations. This reminded me that everything we were eating today was made right there. Nothing was packed, nothing had been processed. And then it was time to eat. Our lunch was ready. Grilled octopus, fresh tuna, fried chips, and local fruits. Everything placed out in a simple dish. No silverware, no tablecloth. Just the sea in front of it, and the warmth and the sand beneath us. I took my first bite. The food was soft and juicy, full of flavor, I tell you. Not too salty, not too spicy, just right. It wasn't just the taste, it was knowing where it came from and who made it. That made the meal unforgettable. I have eaten in restaurants all over the world, but this was something different. The food made with care in a place that felt open and free. If you have ever been to Nakupenda or somewhere like this, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your story. Thank you for joining me on this journey. From the ferry to Dar es Salaam, to the shores of Nakupenda Island. That was part 1 of my time in Zanzibar. And trust me, there's more to come. But don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and stay tuned. And I'll see you in the next chapter.